Hi, this is Jen with American Knitter, and today I'm going to share with you a really easy project, and it is how to make pom-poms using just your hands. So there's a lot of different tools out there for pom-poms, but I honestly just like to use my own fingers, and unless you're going for a really specific size, really all you really need is just your hands. So here's an example of some of the pom-poms that I've made. You can use any yarn for the pom-poms. This I just had leftover yarn of this type. It's the super bulky Lion brand and acrylic. And I just had some left over in a dark gray and thought I would make a pom-pom for a hat that I haven't made yet. But the pom-pom is ready and I really love it because it's kind of a shaggier looking pom-pom, so that's really fun. This pom-pom on this hat is made with two different colors of worsted weight yarn, and it's a cleaner pom-pom just because I trimmed it to be cleaner, and I'll show you how to do that. So you can do pretty much any size because you can trim it down to make it really small, but obviously you're not going to get a bigger pom-pom than however large your hand is. So I will show you how to do that. First of all, just a reminder, make sure you rate the videos. Make sure that you subscribe as well and ring the bell. That way you're notified of new projects and videos that are put up. And also comment on what you would like to see and what you liked about this video. So moving on, I am going to make a pom-pom out of this green yarn because I just have leftover yarn from one of my other projects. And so all you need is yarn of your choice and a pair of scissors. Okay, so what we're going to do first is just cut a length of yarn, I don't know, probably about 10 inches or so. Okay, so just long enough, and you want to put it in between your two fingers. So this is going to tie all of the yarn together, okay? So you can see it's dangling from here, and it'll make more sense, okay? So you want to put it between your two middle fingers, okay? And then you just let that dangle. Then just hold it in place, and you're going to wrap about 100 times. You don't want to get too tight, okay? You want to try to keep it even, but you just want to keep wrapping. Like I said, about 100 times. So on the pink hat, I said I had two different colors, two different strands of yarn. So you just take two yarn and wrap it, and then you probably only need to go about 50 times around your fingers is all, just because you've got double weight yarn there, or you know, two yarn instead of one. Ah, my green yarn's going crazy. Okay, so just keep wrapping and wrapping and wrapping. And see, it's getting thicker. I'm going to make this a nice chunky pom-pom, so I'm just going to keep on going. Okay. I said it's pretty easy. Just keep on going. Okay, so that looks about right. Okay, and honestly, I wasn't counting, but you just want to make it so it's nice and thick. Okay, so there we go. Then I'm just going to hold it in place with my thumb. And I'm going to trim the end. All right, so now what we want to do is gather this together and tie it off, okay? So you can see I've got the tail, okay? And I'm going to tie. So we're going to go under, kind of a square knot, okay? We're going to go pretty tight, as tight as you can, okay? And I'm going to slip this off now and be very careful that I don't undo what I have done. Okay, so make sure it's even, nice and tight, and then we're going to do it again. And this time, instead of only doing it one time under, I'm going to go under once and then under a second time. And that makes it so it does not slip. Okay, so tighten it and then do your knot. Okay, make sure it's nice and tight. All right, so here we go. It's the beginning of our pom-pom. Okay, so now that that is done, what we're going to do is take our scissors and cut the yarn this way. Okay, so just be careful but it's not too hard. Just try to get it all. There we go. Let's go through, make sure you get it. All the loops cut. Okay, it looks like I got them all on that side. So now I want to do the other side. And there's a loop there. And there we go. I think I have cut all the loops. All right, so just shake that out. Okay, so there is our rough draft pom-pom, basically. So you can see it's not very even, it's not very round. So now we're just going to trim it. Okay, so I'm going to move my other stuff out of the way that I don't want to get covered in yarn, because this is the messy part, and normally I would do this over the garbage can, but I'm just going to show you guys how this works. So now we just want to trim it down to make it nice and round and even. Okay, trim. Just keep trimming till you get it as round and as clean as you would like. You can go really small, or you can leave it kind of big and shaggy. Okay, so as you can see, it's getting more rounded. It's looking more like a nice pom-pom. Okay, so that's probably, that one's pretty good right there. So you can see that it's kind of shaggy, but it's nice and round. It's pretty big right now. So it's about 4 inches across. Okay, so if I want to make it cleaner and smaller, okay, kind of like my little pink one, then I would just keep trimming. And the more you trim, the less shaggy and the thicker it becomes. So I think I'm going to trim this down just a little bit more. As you can see, it makes quite a big mess. Like I said, I normally do this over the garbage can, just so I don't have yarn pieces everywhere. Okay, so pom-poms are fun. I like to make hats and put, I don't know, pom-poms on some of them. Depending on the color of the pom-pom, it really brings out the color that's in your hat. So I did the pink one, and I left the pom-pom pink just because it was a cute pink. But I've done other hats where it's a couple of different colors, like pink and blue and purple, and then I'll just choose one of those colors to make the pom-pom out of, and then it just really brings out that color that's in the hat. So it's kind of fun. You can change the look of your hats by the different colors of your pom-poms. So whatever you choose. Let's see. Okay, so now I have to be kind of careful because it's not as shaggy, and if I get too short on one side, it's going to be pretty obvious. So you can see that my pom-pom has reduced in size. So, whoops, now it's only about like 3 inches around, but it's also less shaggy looking, and it's going to have a cleaner finish to it. So, get a few of these that are straight ends. There we go. Okay, so looks like I'm almost done. Okay, and that looks pretty good. So I might clean it up just a little bit more, but there you go. That's a pretty good green pom-pom right there. And I think what I'm going to do is actually make a cream colored hat and put this green one on top, because that'd just be kind of fun to have that kind of look to it. All right, there you go. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and try this. Let me know how it works out for you guys. Also give me some more ideas about what to put pom-poms on. So I've only used my pom-poms for hats, so if you have another idea, go ahead and just put that in the comments and let me know. Thanks again. Have a great day.